Get ready for our game of speed and strategy. This is the battlefield for our game of Blockbusters. And now, here's your host and star of Blockbusters, Brandon Scruggs. Thank you so much. Wonderful audience as always. Hello once again, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome into another edition of Blockbusters right here at MVG Productions. Glad you could be back here with us. Well, folks, the countdown begins with this one. We are in our final 5 episodes before the Tournament of Champions, and players are now going to be jockeying to try to get those positions into our top 4 for our tournament. And one man who's got a chance at it right now is our current champion, back with us with a grand total of $53,000 in cash. Please welcome back Mr. Russ Bielefeld.
Hello again, everybody.
Glad to have you back here with us, Russ. A very impressive run through our first game, your first game here on Blockbusters, and crushing that gold run, picking up an additional $50,000 there. Remind us a little bit about yourself once again for the folks at home.
I am a semi-retired pastor in Cincinnati, Ohio, and at the time of taping, as I mentioned last time, I am in preparation for the World Board Gaming Championships in Pennsylvania. They are going to be starting on July 23rd.
Ah, fantastic. Well, hope you do well with those and do well here with our game as your second day here as champion. So good luck to you. And let's meet your opponent here, who surprisingly, according to my records, first time getting a chance to play this season. Better late than never, I guess. From New Orleans, Louisiana, please welcome in Mr. Jason Myers.
Everybody kept pushing me out the door. Why?
It happens. It was a busy line to get into Blockbusters this year, being we're only able to tape one episode per taping, but you know, that's the way it is, but we're glad you made it here, Jason. You get your chance to shine here, and remind the folks a little bit home about you.
Oh, I am a meat cutter by day. When I'm not working, I enjoy video games. I enjoy watching game shows. I'm an on-again, off-again voice actor. You might have heard my voice a couple of times on this channel. If not, where have you been?
This is very true, Jason. Very talented voice actor, and glad to have him here, and glad to have you aboard of Blockbusters. You ready to play?
As I'll ever be.
All right, let's get to it. Let's play some Blockbusters and load in our board for game on. And here's our board players. As you know, your objective is to work your way across the board, connecting your color from one side of the board to the other. As always, our champion, Russ, will be playing in the white position. Our challenger, Jason, will be playing in the red position. And Jason will have the advantage in our first game here. He has to connect the top to the bottom, and you can do that as few as 4 correct answers. Russ will have a little bit harder time to go. He's got to go side to side, connecting the white to the white. You can do that in as few as 5 correct answers. Of course, in Game 2, they'll switch sides, and Game 3, no player has the advantage. The first player to win best 2 out of 3 wins our game and goes on to our bonus round for a chance at $50,000. All right, with that said, wish you both best of luck. What letter were you going to start with today? It's the K, okay? It's easy, okay? Anyway, answer, of course, is going to start with K. And wish you both best of luck. Hands on buzzers, we'll start with this. What K is the name of a Scottish church or the name of the captain of the Starship Enterprise? And that's Russ.
Kirk.
Kirk is correct, and you're on the board first. All right, you've got yourself the first spot on our board, and it is your option. Where would you like to go?
Well, the only way to get to 5 now is to go through that W. Kind of a tough spot, but we will take W.
All right, letter W. What W is the best known product of Oviedo in Italy? And that's Russ again.
I will take a guess on wine.
And you are correct, sir. Right. Yes, Orvieto wine, apparently. Italians are famous for drinking wine just as much as the French are. But it's just the region where it's at. But all right, you've got 2 spots, Russ. Where would you like to go?
Okay. A little bit of breathing room now since we got out of that corner. So let's go with M.
Letter M. All right. All right. What M is the paranoid android in Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, or a famous Looney Tune Martian? And that's Jason.
Marvin.
Marvin is correct. There you go. Jason's on the board with a space now, and it is your option, sir.
Let's go with the Y.
Going with the letter Y. Why? Because he said so. Nonetheless, answer starts with Y. What Y is used in bread making? And that's Russ.
Would be yeast.
Yeast is correct. All right. Champion with the correct answer and the pick.
Well, I need the connection, so I will go to E.
All right. Letter E. Fill in the blank, players. What E goes before the words body, thing, and Jason?
Every.
Day. You're right. There we go. Jason cutting off the path for Russ there. Got ourselves a game here. Jason, where to?
Let's go with the J.
Letter J. What J is called the golden with milk and honey blessed? Again, what J is called the golden with milk and honey blessed?
What the?
I know what you're talking about, and I'm blanking on the name.
Yeah, we were looking for a city on that one. It's Jerusalem. Jerusalem is what we were looking for. That's
Okay.
all right. No harm, no foul. We simply just go to another J question. What J is the profession of a collection? Sorry, what J is the profession of collection and writing news? Russ.
It's journalism.
Journalism is correct. Yeah. All right, Russ, you're bored.
Well, I can come back to that left side later. Let's get out of the way and try the N.
All right, letter N. All right. And what N can be lace, tie, or cloth? Jason.
Napkin?
No, I'm sorry. It's not a napkin. Again, full question for you, Russ. What N can be lace, tie, or cloth?
The only word I can think of that connects those is neck.
Neck is the correct answer. You got it. Yeah. A necklace, a necktie, or a neck cloth is what we're looking for there. So, okay.
Okay.
Russ, you got that one, and you're bored.
Okay.
Okay, how about the ever popular U?
Yeah, all right. Letter U it is. Connecting that right side. Jason going to try for the stop here. Here is your question U. Under U. What U is the first word of the USSR? Jason.
Union.
Union is correct. Very good.
Yeah. I couldn't get the word. I was like, bleh, 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 bleh.
That's all right. It happens. But you got it right, and it's your board now. Where to?
G.
All right, letter G. All right. What G composed the folk opera Porgy and Bess? That's Russ.
Would that be Gershwin?
It would be Gershwin. You're correct. All right, Russ, you're back in control. Where to?
Okay, let's try to anchor on the right side with the O.
All right, letter O. Going for that right side anchor. Jason, of course, trying to block here. All right, fill in the blank, players. What O goes before the words glory, fashion, Russ,
Old.
and made? You are correct. All right, Russ, your selection.
All right. Even more popular than the U because you never see this without the U, the Q.
Letter Q. And, of course, if he gets this one, that'll give him the first game of our match. So, Jason looking to try to block here. Answer starts with Q. What Q represents 1/4? Jason.
Quarter.
That is correct. You got the block. Okay, Jason, your selection.
B.
All right, letter B. Top of the board here. Answer starts with B. Trying to anchor at the top. What B is the upper nose, a card game? Russ? Jason?
Bridge.
Or a road bearing structure? Bridge is correct. You got it. All right, Jason, where to?
R.
And you see what happens here, ladies and gentlemen. For the first time in a long time, we have dual implication here. Whoever gets this R question correct will win our first game of the match. So it's all going to come down to this one. So very important for both players. Hands on buzzers. What R is another name for the break dance called the mannequin? Russ for the game.
I'm gonna try the robot.
And you've got game number 1. Well done. Very nicely done, sir. A great battle between both players there. Russ picks up game number 1 and picks up that $1,000. We'll see if Jason was able to come back, but he's going to have to go the long way around to do it. We'll find out in game number 2 of Blockbusters, just on the other side of this break. Come back and join us, won't you? Welcome back to Blockbusters here. Good battle going on between our two players here. Russ able to pick up game number 1 there, giving him the $1,000 lead and 1 point lead. Jason's going to try to play catch up here as we get started with round 2 of our game. All right, there's our board. As you see, Jason now going to try to go side-to-side connection. Russ going to have the advantage this time going top to bottom. Let's see what happens as we look for our first letter. Letter M. All right, Jason needing this one to try to tie up the match here. And let's see what happens as we start with game 2 with this M question. What M is traditionally regarded as the author of the second gospel? And that would be Russ.
Mark.
Mark is correct. Very good. Of course, referring to the 4 Gospels from the first 4 books of the New Testament: Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. There, so well done. And Russ, where were 2?
We will go straight up to the I.
All right, letter I. What I is important when applying for a job? That's Jason.
Interview.
Interview is correct. There we go. That's the way we like to see our game start off. 1 spot for each player. Jason, your selection.
Let's go with H.
The H, as it were. What H do you fly off of if you get Russ?
Fly off the handle.
If you get locutously angry, or very angry, in this case, you are correct. All right. Russ, your selection.
Okay, let's try for a top anchor with R.
Letter R. Okay. All right. What R is the system of support and the ropes for moving sails on a ship? And that's Jason.
Rudder?
No, I'm sorry. It's not rudder. Russ, again, full question for you. What R is the system of support and the ropes for moving sails on a ship?
Well, let's try the rig or the rigging.
Rigging is what we're looking for. You got it right. There we go. 3 for the champion now. And Russ, your selection.
Okay, let's link up with the C.
Letter C. All right. C it is. Jason trying to jump in here. Answer starts with C. What C is the standard unit of heat? That's Jason.
Celsius.
No, I'm
No.
sorry. That's not Celsius. Russ, again, full question for you. What C is the standard unit of heat?
How about a calorie?
Calorie is the correct answer. Got it. All right, Russ. And where would you like to go?
All right, it'll have to be the A for the win.
All right. And if he gets this one correct, it will be game and match for Russ. He'll move on to the gold run. So, Jason, now or never for the block here. Here we go. Answer starts with A. What A is the pathological loss of appetite often seen in teenage girls? Russ for the game and the match.
Anorexia.
And Russ is still the champion. Well done.
Good game, Russ.
Yeah, well played back and forth between both of you there. Russ, you've got $2,000, and you're going to be going on to the gold run here again in just a moment. Jason, a valiant effort, sir. I said could have went either way in game one, and then Russ just got on a hot streak here in the second game. But did you enjoy your time here while you played?
It's always challenging trying to play against Russ, but I accept the challenge every time, and I did enjoy myself.
Well, fantastic. You're not going to go home empty-handed. We got $500 in consolation money for you and some nice parting gifts. So we hope to have you back again before the season's out. Give it up for Jason Myers, folks. And Mr. Bielefeld, you've done it again, sir. Another $2,000 added to your winnings now brings you up to a grand total of $55,000. And we're going to see if you are able to tackle our gold run and pick up another $50,000 in our bonus round. We'll do that right after the break here on Blockbusters. Stay with us, folks. Welcome back to Blockbusters here with our champion, Russ Bielefeld. He's picked up his second win here on the series. He's got $55,000, and now he has a chance to jump into six figures with another win here in the gold run. You ready to play, Russ?
Yep.
Good luck to you. Let's load in our gold run board, please. All right, Russ, in a moment, you're going to work your way across our gold run board, starting on the left and working your way across, trying to connect the gold to the gold. Pick a letter. I'll read the question. If you get it right, we turn that space gold, and you'll continue your way across. If you're wrong, or you pass, or you don't know it, we'll put up a block, and you'll have to work your way around it. All you have to do is connect the gold to the gold in 60 seconds or less, walking out of here with $50,000 in cash. Pretty easy, pretty straightforward. You did it last time in a perfect 5 for 5. Love to see you do it again here. So, if you're ready, sir, let's put 60 seconds on that clock. And remember, time will not start until I finish reading the first question. So, best of luck to you. Go ahead and pick your first letter.
F.
F. All right, letter F. Good luck to you. Your gold run begins now. What F was named after Mr. Douglas, or is a tree covered with needles?
Fur.
Right.
E.
What P is nightwear that comes in 2 pieces?
Pajamas.
Right.
V.
Is someone who can throw his voice without moving his lips?
A ventriloquist.
Right.
M.
Is the nickname for the car-making city of Detroit?
Motown.
Right.
D.
Do you fancy rather too often if you're a topper?
Ass. B.
Is another name for a lotto or a name of a famous dog?
Repeat, please.
Is another name for a lotto or name of a famous dog?
Bingo.
Got it! Well done, sir. Congratulations. Another $50,000 in cash for you right there. Well played. Well played. You had me worried there for a second when I had to repeat. I was like, oh my gosh, does he have enough time to pull this off?
Yeah,
but you did. Well done.
Yeah, that was one of those blood farts of mine in the last 15 seconds of the clock.
That's all right. You did miss one, so we'll cover that real quick. What D do you fancy rather too often if you are a topper? It's actually a drink. As a drink is what we were looking for there.
Okay.
But
yeah, wasn't familiar with that slang term topper.
All right, but nevertheless, you managed to pick up another $50,000. Added to what you've won, sir, you now have a 2-game winnings total of $105,000 in cash. And you'll be back with us next time to continue your run here as champion. And folks, we hope to see you back here next time for another episode of Blockbusters, because we're all out of time for this one. If you like what you see and you want to see more of it, check out the full playlist here on the channel. And if you want to subscribe to see other great game show games like this in the past, present, and future, click that subscribe button down below and ring the bell. That way you never miss out on all the fun and games going down here at MVG Productions. And don't forget to follow us on Twitter as well. And in the meantime, between time, till we try to give away another $50,000, I'm your host, Brandon Scruggs, saying thank you so much for watching, and join us next time, won't you, for another edition of Blockbusters. Take care. Bye for now, folks. This is your announcer, Brandon Scruggs, speaking for Blockbusters, an SBC game show presentation in association with MVG Productions.